Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello, hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, YouTube? Let's,
time-saving efficiency you need. NBA Finals. This is ESPN on ABC.
Original. It's a great word. We use it so much, it's become, well, unoriginal. Tonight, we're taking it back. It doesn't get more original than Boston. Our history, people, the way we sound, the way we look. The Bruins are an original six NHL franchise. This is their 100th year. A century draped in banners.
Marchand shoots, he scores!
They face off against one of the few teams that's been around longer. Toronto Maple Leafs believe this team will erase decades of playoff pain.
They score! They score! The Leafs have won the game!
It's difficult to imagine the pressure. It is impossible to feel more alive. Toronto Maple Leafs, the Boston Bruins, Game 7. To play another day, you have to survive tonight.
excitement level is high and palpable as the Maple Leafs and Bruins get ready for Game 7. Boston fans wondering, is this really going to happen again? Last year, Brad Marchand, David Pastrnak of the Bruins led their first-round series against Florida 3-1, only to lose a Game 7 on home ice. This year, it's the Maple Leafs who have rallied from 3-1 down to force a Game 7. They've done it without their star Austin Matthews in Games 5 and 6. He was out for the warm-up tonight, but the big question is, will he... Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the first Game 7 of these Stanley Cup playoffs. I'm Sean McDonough, delighted to have you with us, and as we welcome you to Boston, there's a lot of breaking news. Let's start with the status of Austin Matthews as we bring in Emily Kaplan. Emily, is the 69-goal scorer from the regular season going to play tonight?
Sean, he is. I am told that he was cleared by doctors this morning. It was an injury he sustained sometime. And I'm told by people close to him that by no means is he 100%, so we'll see how limited he is. But fortuitous timing, he was cleared today to play in this massive Game 7 tonight.
So that's good news for Leafs Nation, even though they played very well and won a couple of 2-1 games without him. I'm joined now by Ray Ferraro at ice level. Ray, Casey Affleck just mentioned it. The Leafs postseason history over the last 50 years is filled with a lot of pain. And here's another here we go again moment for Toronto. Joseph Woll, the goaltender who was great in the last 2 games, giving up just 1 goal each, is not going to play tonight. He's injured. So Ilya Samsonov is back in. What do you make of all this breaking news?
This is going to be a real challenge for the Leafs to all day go and deal with the noise around their lineup. Is Matthews in or out? Is Woll going to be able to play? And the players are talking about it all the time. It's a real impact because you don't know what you're going to get with Austin Matthews. He hasn't played for 3 games, and as Emily Kaplan just told us, he's not going to be near 100%. Samsonov's the big question for me. Joe Woll had evened out the goaltending in Games 5 and 6. Samsonov gets leaky at times. When the pressure gets to him, he starts to move a lot in the net. It'll be a real challenge for Samsonov to calm his own nerves so the team can play the same way in front of him.
And a lot of nerves here in Boston as the Bruins are trying to avoid making history in the history of the NHL, the NBA, and Major League Baseball. No team has ever blown 3-1 series leads in back-to-back seasons. That'll happen if Boston loses tonight. So if they're going to win Game 7 tonight, Ray, how do they do it?
Well, you just mentioned, Sean, they lost a couple of 2-1 games. They got to find a way to score goals. The Leafs have been so stingy over the last couple of games, and the Bruins have been stymied. David Pastrnak was called out after Game 6 by head coach Jim Montgomery, and he needs to step up. 19 shots in the series, a full shot and a third less per game than in the regular season. He's got just the 2 goals, but he needs some help. Charlie Coyle and Pavel Zacha came into the series as the Bruins' number 1 and 2 centers. Zacha's going to play the wing tonight. They don't have any goals in the series. You can't win and if you don't score goals.
They combined for 46 in the regular season. Hard to believe the Bruins are in a Game 7, given how Jeremy Swayman has played. He hasn't allowed more than 2 goals in any game in this series. The face-off shortly. Game 7 from Boston.
We love our new home.
Great neighborhood, big backyard.
But the lamps.
Goalie change for Boston. The Leafs have a goalie change against Boston. So it's gotta be fine.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We saved a lot.
For bundling made easy, go to Geico.